Golf. Moves all stun damage. Haste. I've got it
thank
here
God.
somewhere. Check in essence.
Nice. Do I have a retrieve? I do not.
No retrieve.
No retrieve.
All right. Well, you did me a solid a little while back. You want to trade for the check in essence and get a check in essence?
Sure, I'll take it.
All right. Trade me something cool. Are you trading me a nada for that?
Oh, well, I'm giving you a replenish afterwards.
Okay, cool.
So.
Well, we don't need to replenish just yet.
It depends. The rest of your cards are there.
I have shit cards.
Right.
Okay. Well, we can throw a replenish then.
Yeah. So I figured I would just do that and then replenish everyone's hands. So if you have junk, hence the nada. And if I pick up something good, I'll trade it with you.
Cool.
So I get my check.
Jeremy's trying hard to become a mage.
I am. That was my goal from the beginning, and I have not been. Everyone else knows more spells than I do.
The nice thing is that it is possible in this game, and you do play often enough to make it happen. But wow, what a pain in the ass it is to be an actual mage in this game.
I got to give myself a hard goal. Come on, replenish. Let's go. Replenish. Dump your cards and refill it.
Okay. I'm going to try and get a check in golf, so
that's
my golf plus 20.
That's one of the things I do like about the magic system is that it's not just instantly you've got these spells. It's like you fucking get a spell somewhere and then you fucking have to get a crit in that to get the next spell up, etc. So it's if you run into somebody with like a 6th tier spell, you know that guy's been through fucking hell to get there. And if he's got several of them, it's like, so you've been playing for a long time and practicing magic every day and shit. But to do some talking while you guys are working on your card play and stuff, as I mentioned to Russ, you guys have lots of different plot hooks out there, and you know about various places you can go and things you can do and stuff. So it's kind of up to you guys to figure out stuff you'd like to do. Plus, there may be some exchange of information because Russ knows about some stuff that I don't mind you talking about what you did last session, Russ, with him if you want to.
Sure.
So, you know, because there's other shit that's coming up based on what you did. And that's the neat thing about this campaign is like sometimes like Matt gets totally blindsided. It's like, oh my God, this important person here. And he's like, I've never seen that person before in my life. And there are people like, we probably should have told you about that person at some point, being that they're critical for this other thing. And he's like, you suck. So
cool.
So
yeah.
Good luck.
Well, Phil, we.
Oh, you guys are in your dojo by yourselves right now. Getting ready to cast a bunch of magic is my guess. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a sword trick.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out you have a private place to talk.
32 is success. I think it is.
Yeah, I've got a sword.
32 is a success.
All right, and I lost 3, so that's 9, so that's 3. Okay. Yeah, well, last time when we last Glenn and Dana and I took out a coven of vampires. Did you hear? You there?
Sorry, I muted myself because I coughed.
Okay. Yeah. So there were 2 vampire masters that apparently came through the gateway with Brand, the vampire hunter. Do you know Brand, the vampire hunter?
I do not know Brand, the vampire hunter. Sounds like a cool guy.
We got invited to a party where we met Danielle Garin, who had a bunch of hitmen / bodyguards. She had snipers out in the yard and shit protecting her. We also helped David Collins recover a script that was being
That
asked for $1
David
million.
Collins?
The
That
actor David Collins, yeah.
Wow.
The actor David Collins. Let me see if I can find the guy's name that tried to that stole his script. No, I can't find it. My notes are a mess. I need to reorganize these things. Oh, Vance Lawrence. Yes, Vance Lawrence, the A-list actor, stole a script from him during the party, managed to frame us for it, and asked for $1 million. And he had a guy show up in this James Bond ATV jet ski, amphibious jet ski.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was
Steal it?
awesome. Did
you steal it?
No, we did not steal it. It drove into a truck.
Oh, okay, I guess.
I don't know how long that guy was working on getting proficiency to drive that vehicle. That was absolutely amazing. But he was fairly decent with it, and so we got a movie contract from David Collins, and I am now typecast as a bad guy because I'm really, really good at it, apparently.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the catch-up. Is we helped David Collins out again, and with Brand, we took out a coven of vampires. It started out as 22 vampires and turned out to be closer to 40 because of all the reinforcement cards that got played. And and the pause was draining mightily, and and that's about it. That's about what happened.
I like during your initial briefing is like, we took out a coven of vampires, but more importantly, we dealt with this actor who was famous. It's like
coven of vampires. Let's go back there. No. I pretty much met a crazy chick who skins people. That was fun.
Okay.
Tried not to die in a bloodbath. That was not fun. And so yeah, I had to beat a guy's face in with an electrical fist. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh, cool! An electrical fist. What dimension were you in?
Future dimension.
Future dimension.
Yeah, everything was all crypto punky. Someone's knocking.
No, it's cooking going on.
Not
knocking. It's cooking.
After I didn't die in the blood bowl, we ended up going to some place where everyone was dressed as was it Smurfs or fursuits first? I think it was Smurfs. You know the Smurfs, right?
Yeah, we did the Smurfs together.
Oh, we did the Smurfs together. Okay.
Yeah, we were there.
Oh, yeah. You were the fursuit guy. So yeah, pretty much all I did was went to a dimension where there was a crazy lady in a blood bowl.
Yeah, right now I've developed Smurf quirks for my character, and maybe if I ever go nuts, which it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon because I keep getting Sam and not losing Sam.
Don't worry, you go up against more vampires, you will.
Yeah, exactly. So we couldn't figure out. Brand told us the exact location of the gate, and there was nothing there. So I'm wondering if we should go out there during a full moon or something.
Yeah.
And see if something appears when the gate spell time is right. I also got us a more portable.
We went through the gate.
What gate? The vampire gate?
Oh no, this was the one to Smurfland. The one where we had to cast from the book. Or was this Aussie Land? I get those two.
We went through a gate to Aussie Land.
Okay, that's what it was.
I got us a slightly more portable version of the metal circle.
Okay.
I got some flexible metal hose instead of a rigid steel circle. Yeah. And we'll just hook those up with a steel connector, and that should be a fairly unbreakable, but stick in the trunk of your car kind of circle.
Shot.
So yeah, we've got that scroll that disappeared in China. We've got Danielle and David. We've got multiple dimensions to go to, and I've managed to successfully miss most of the plot hooks, so I'm not too sharp today, and I'm wondering what you want to do.
Well, plus you've got a bunch more sewer if you want it.
Right.
You built
That's
all
right.
that sewer you really want to use.
There was a location in the sewer. I've got that in my notes. There was a location in the sewer by the vampire lair where we needed contortions to get through, and I actually have a fairly decent contortion skill. So,
Well, let's go try out the sewers. I like
okay. All right, let's get our NV stuff on. Also, we've dropped the car off the cliff a couple hundred times, and most of our electronic equipment in it is broken. So we should probably replace our equipment.
Oh, okay.
So Logan, I'm not going to bother you with the details. I'm just going to say we throw out the broken stuff and get fresh stuff. Is that good?
Great. You'll want to figure out specifically what you're going to bring with you into the sewers. I'm assuming a couple of things like old clothes and perhaps flashlights that are not also your cell phone. But
Right.
keep in mind with the sewers, these are a mix of movie sewers and real sewers.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever investigated real sewers. In my younger days when I was a lot thinner and more flexible, I have investigated real sewers and storm drains and shit. So yeah, good luck. But also movie style sometimes,
Massive
Yeah,
tubes that
but-
should never exist.
Right.
Otherwise, river of shit.
Yeah, I'd plan for that as well. Yes.
Yep.
But spending a few moments and coming up with like what you want to take that is man portable and shit probably be a good idea. I mean, but don't think about it from a D&D perspective because I'm worried you guys are well, okay, I don't know about Jeremy so much, but
No.
Russ, your brain has been fucked up by D&D.
Yeah, I'll bring the iron rations.
Yeah. When you went after the vampire, you were like, let's use swords. And I'm thinking, you're all gonna fucking die. So that's D&D thinking. Don't recommend it for this system.
Hey, I pulled the gun eventually, man.
No. A gun or a sword is not the way to deal with fucking masses of vampires. You knew there were masses.
I know. We should have gotten that. We should have gotten that mounted machine gun. And
IEDs even. Something like that. I mean, there's so many cool ways to deal with masses of vampires.
Yep.
As opposed
It's
to,
okay.
why are they killing us? Why?
Oh, the sword fight was fun. And I still have over 10 paws.
Yeah.
We did
good
just
for you.
fine.
Yeah. Well, that's
No,
nice
I know.
thing-
I got to get a lot smarter, a lot faster, or I'm going to be a lot deader.
Well, yeah, that's the nice thing about this game is you can survive stupid for a while because you've got the hero points, but eventually it catches up to you and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Well, I think flashlights make sense. I would think
Flashlights, NV goggles wouldn't be bad. Use the flashlights as backup.
Well,
Okay.
keep in mind, if you're using the night vision goggles and stuff, you see a lot less, especially since there's zero light in some of the things, as opposed to like starlight where everything's brighter and stuff. But in underground, there's zero light a lot of times. So then you're relying on looking at everything in green, which is good for like man-sized targets and shit. But if you're trying to see something special and shit, the advantage is, of course, you're able to sneak better. But there are clever ways to do other shit that you guys don't know about in real life, I'm guessing. And so you probably don't know about it in character either.
No,
So
probably not.
you're probably stuck at either night vision goggles and seeing a lot less, or flashlights seeing more and sneaking's kind of out as far as the vision thing. You might not be making a lot of noise, but
I think flashlights is just a safer bet because one of us are going to fail at our sneak anyways.
that's a good fucking point there. God knows that they had that problem last time as well.
Yep.
They
doing
forgot
really
the
bad
more people that are sneaking, the less chance of anybody sneaking.
Oh, and one last thing. One of the vampires got away.
Oh no, so we can expect reinforcements again.
It was Batman.
Batman?
All the vampires were dressed up in hero costumes because apparently there's a big hero cult thing going on, and they were all dressed as superheroes. They were like 3 Spider-Mans
Okay.
and a Captain America, and Batman
nothing's
was
just-
throwing plastic things at me, and I had this plastic batarang sticking out of my forehead for most of the adventure.
That was fucking great. He hit really well and did maximum D4 damage. Russ, do you remember though why they were superheroes?
It was superhero cult.
No, there's an actual good reason why it was a superhero.
Because there were superheroes going around the neighborhood, I thought, and the vampire masters were using them as targets because they would come to. I don't remember actually.
That's the spirit. All right, so it'll be a new mystery as to why Batman is now on the loose. It does a cut to Batman standing on the edge of a building, and then he kind of backs away slowly and breathes hard and puts his hands on his knees and just hyperventilates for a while, realizing he's terrified of heights. And then he goes on to something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure we ever figured out why exactly there were superheroes. And we knew there were people dressed as superheroes in the area, and we talked to them.
Absolutely, there were.
And so that was indigenous to that area, and they were easy targets because they'd come and try and save people.
Yes. Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah.
That was it. Basically, people started disappearing, like homeless people and shit. And then the superheroes went out to try to stop it and realized that they were not nearly as tough as their alter egos.
Yep. Yeah. So
my body shape in a fucking Spider-Man costume is not the web slinger.
Yep. Got to get bit by a radioactive spider for that.
Shit, I'd have to get bit by a fucking Shelob, the radioactive spider, turn all this flap into muscle.
So I would recommend flares. I would recommend something we can do to smoke to use smoke to detect drafts.
Ooh, I like this.
Smoke something to see if there's drafts go into empty spaces, because that'll be a good way to detect chalk to make hobo signs along the way. I'm trying to think if there are any other clever things you can do with the darkness other than flashlights and NV goggles.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there is.
I'll let you have flares. I'll take glow sticks.
Glow sticks are a good idea. Do you know why glow sticks are a good idea?
They work underwater.
Pockets.
That too? What? Oh, Russ got one too. Yes, that's right, Russ. Now, with those words, those two words you just said ringing in your head, is there anything else you would like to think of?
Something to detect methane gas.
And?
Oh, canary.
Canary, not exactly what I was thinking. Yes, I suppose you could.
Can I get a watertight bag?
Yes, of course. Easy. Anything other than a live bird? I mean, yes, you can bring a live canary if you want. I can go down to a pet store and go, I'd like a canary.
Well, some scuba gear. Yeah.
People laugh. No reason. Do you need any bird seed or anything? No.
No. Some kind of respiratory equipment, because we could get on.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
You know.
What kind in particular of respiratory? There are many kinds of respiratory equipment. Let's see how clever you are ahead of time here.
Snorkels.
I would want self-contained oxygen.
Yeah.
That's that for what environment in particular? Because I don't recommend a snorkel, because the first time you get a turd lodged in the end of the tube, you're done. You're done.
What do miners use?
They typically don't, or they use like heavy duty gas masks, but those are not good if they get too wet. Like if you want to go scuba diving or something with them.
Right. Yeah.
You plan on a scuba diving? Because you can use scuba gear above the water as well.
Yeah, I think scuba gear is probably the best. I've got some points in scuba. You got points in scuba?
There's a spare air we can get a small little. How long does this last? 20 breaths. So about 2 minutes.
So one of those Jedi canisters?
Yeah. Well, except it won't last you until you can swim to the bottom of the Gunga ocean, bottom of the Gunga Sea. It'll only last you 20 breaths.
I'm guessing it's like a little fucking tube type thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would. Yeah. How much do those cost? Like $10?
That was $250.
Holy fuck. They like their air. All right. So, yeah, I mean, you could each have one of those for emergency backup thing. But The only problem with the scuba tanks is they are heavy. That's the
Huge,
downside.
yes.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. If we're sparing with the 20 breaths, we can probably stretch that out into like 5 minutes, which should be enough swimming for us to get pretty much anywhere.
Well,
Okay.
the problem is that when you're doing something like swimming through a literal river of shit, then you use up a lot more air a lot quicker because you're trying to propel your body. Plus, what's probably going to be a lot of gear, plus your clothes that are probably still on you.
Wetsuits.
Yeah, you could get in a wetsuit, but pretty much if you're dry. Let's put it this way: if you bring a bunch of scuba gear and have it handy, that's fine. But to carry it around with you would suck ass.
Okay, so there are methane gas detectors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the idea of the bird too, just because that way you're able to kill something.
No, we're in the 21st century, or no, the 21st century. I think we'll go with some kind of gas detector.
Sure, how much are those? Because you've only got like
2,000 between the two of us.
Well, 2,000 each actually, because you each have 2 credit cards. One credit card can take 1,000 per.
Okay.
Plus, do you guys wait? I think at least one of you has an Amazon gift certificate.
Yeah, we both. I have an $1,000 Amazon card. I made quite a bit of cash from the movie because I did so well.
There you go. So,
I don't know how much I'm gonna see if I can find out how much this costs. I'm looking it up on Google.
Good, because I was gonna say the first $4,000 worth of gear you basically absorb into your credit cards and shit. I mean, if you do it too often, then the studio will probably have fucking words with you. But if you're using, a reasonable amount of money, or they walk into your house and see the scuba gear is still sitting there, as opposed to, it was heavy, we left it behind, fuck it. They might have words.
Probably be what happens.
Okay, the gas sensor is just shy of $1,800.
God damn, that's why people use fucking birds.
Yep. So I think we're gonna go with the bird. The bird will be fun.
Yeah, the bird's like $5. There you go. The bird's free. Please take this bird. The cage is $10. There you go. Done.
But that doubles our night vision as useless because you're not sneaking while you're holding a bird.
No. Yeah. So now, also, I'm sure that you guys have seen the head things that you can get like the flashlights on. Plus, you can get one.
Yeah.
And they're all LEDs, so they're fucking bright. The only downside is that when people talk to each other, they tend to want to look at each other. It's like, you get to see the other person's eyes flow out of their skull and shit.
And there's a cave in there too, so helmets might be a good idea.
There you go. That's good thinking.
Hard hat.
Hard hats
so
are
we
good.
can get helmets with the lights on it. We can go in like miners.
Yep.
Do you have any mechanical repair skill, Jeremy?
Chemical repair?
Mechanical repair.
Oh, I have tons of mechanical repair.
Good, because that's what we need to get the manhole cover off, and I don't have very good skill in that.
Okay. Yep, I got you covered.
Okay.
Also, to get it off, you're going to need tools. Since last time that you,
which we've got. So.
Yeah. By the way, you did not need to replace the metal pry bars, crowbars, small hammer, and shit like that, because no matter how often you crash your car, those are tough.
Yep.
Their job is to take a beating.
Yeah.
A rod of steel is not.
So, did you guys get scuba gear or no?
I think we went with the portable breathers.
Do we want to get one kit of scuba gear and just leave it in the car? So if we need to, we can backtrack to grab it.
Well, if we're going to do that, we'll get 2 kits.
All right, 2 kits of scuba gear.
Go.
Scuba kit, so I can drown.
Okay, so
the scuba skill is a really good one to have really high, because do you know what the most dangerous diving in the world is?
Cave diving.
That's right.
Which way's up?
Oh yeah,
we
people
get
die in
rope?
cave diving all the fucking time. That's why
We
very
get ropes and pythons and belts and
Oh, you want
stuff.
climbing gear, actual climbing gear as opposed to just rope. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pitons, shit like that. Great. Good idea.
What's the relevant skill?
The relevant skill for that kind of thing would be climbing. But you're going to like the big advantage to using something like pitons and stuff is if you fail your climbing, you might just fall a little way as opposed to a long way.
Right.
At that point, then becomes do the pitons hold? Crampons, pitons, all that shit. Are they holding? If they are, which may end up being a luck roll or it could be a strength roll or a climbing roll to get them in right or whatever, or mountaineering, all kinds of neat shit. Oh yeah. Tell me that the players in this fucking campaign won't have a wide variety of skills. It's like I have build canoe with hide and laser gun.
I've got meat sculpting.
Yeah, meat sculpting.
And I'm working on more. I'm working on more.
You're gonna be the Leonardo da Vinci of meat sculpture soon.
I'm going to enter some competitions. I'm sure there's some money in it.
Maybe in the Midwest.
In a county fair, yeah. I'll find a county fair and do some meat sculpting.
I could see that actually.
Come see my meat smurf.
Yeah. So is there anything else you guys are wanting to get? Have you figured out how much all that shit will approximately cost you? And marked off a bunch of money.
Scuba kit's probably going to be the most expensive thing.
Yeah, for a full scuba kit, if you don't want to figure it out exactly, basically it'd be about 1 credit card's worth from each of you.
Right. Okay. So
that includes mask, and it's not that's nowhere close to the expensive shit. This is like the very basic shit, like mask, fins, weight belt, etc., etc., etc. Because scuba shit's fucking expensive.
Yep.
And heavy.
Okay, so that's 1 credit card gone.
Each, yes.
Yeah, and oh geez, we went through a bunch of stuff there.
Well, this is the nice thing about getting paid a bonus for playing a good porn stash bad guy.
Yep, that is the nice thing. All right, so climbing gear, scuba.
Yeah, climbing gear is probably a good $500 for each of you is carrying around like 20 meters of rope and shit, but it's too thin to climb in itself. So you've got like the plastic climbing grip things that you use. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
I'm actually making a list of all this stuff right now, so sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No problem. Carry on. I think Jeremy has died and his corpse is now beginning to rot.
All right, so I've got climbing gear, scuba, glow sticks, flares, canary.
He dropped. I see what happened.
Mining helmets with a light. Excavation equipment of some kind, like at least a pickaxe.
A pickaxe? Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Now, the thing that you wish that you had a way to do would be to make it so that you could like leave the hole open and have your car or a vehicle of yours parked nearby so that you could like just have it open and so you can get out quickly and lower shit down, because the manhole covers are freaky heavy.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Unless you're a superhero, and then you can throw them like a fucking frisbee at people, but that's not you. So only Batman, maybe.
Not until I have 110 strength and a big Jim Slade card.
Yeah. Well, actually, Batman might be able to, because they are freaky strong.
That's true. Yeah.
Because I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I can't believe he fucking lived. That's awesome.
Hey, he got away, man. He sent a cloud of bats after us, and we got confused. So we got to hunt him down. Oh, what happened to Jeremy, man? He's really gone.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think his computer fucked.
I'm gonna type into D20 just to see if he's.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. He's probably just yelling.
Oh yeah. He's really gone now.
He's just yelling at his computer. Oh yeah, this shit happens.
All right. So
I can't get it to boot back. Oh.
Portable breathers.
Let's see. I think my computer just died a bit. I can't get it to boot back up. I said, keep trying. Russ is just working on gear till you return.
Yeah, and some swamp boots.
Swamp boots.
Yeah. You know, the kind of thing the
Oh, you mean waders?
Yeah, waders.
Okay.
The kind of thing you have where the boot goes up to your mid calf, you know, to so you can walk through shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock off $2,000 of my own cash. I think that's probably reasonable.
Yeah, that does sound reasonable to me.
In addition to the 4,000 in credit cards, I think 6,000 will cover us.
Groovy.
All right. So we're waiting for Jeremy. Yeah, the Batman. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna chase him down. We're gonna hunt his ass down and put a sword through his face.
Why don't you like Batman?
Because he's vampire Batman. He's bizarro world Batman. That's why.
The weird thing is that all those people you guys killed, aside from the two guys dressed as ninja, nobody else had vampire teeth.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. You cut off all their heads and staked everybody, but none of them had vampire teeth. They were just, and a lot of them were not even 18 yet. They were just superhero guys that were mercilessly slaughtered and then decapitated and staked.
Screw it. Whatever.
You realize if the press ever finds that, or if somebody finds it and lets the press know, that's 40 people. That's a pretty good sized mass murder, right? I mean, if you think about it, I'm not sure how many people the guy in Vegas got, but I mean, that made some news for a while. And I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I would not want my name associated with, especially since a lot of them were like not 18, maybe a quarter of them or a fifth of them were not quite 18. And the rest were, and say over half of them were kind of like nerdy, inoffensive people who were just trying to help, apparently. So, yeah. Careful with that.
I just kind of shrugged as far as cleaning up 40 dead bodies went.
Right. Well, no, I mean,
all and hopefully someone will. I mean, maybe we can put gas in the sewers and blow the whole fucking thing up and see if that works. But
I'm sure nobody would mind you blowing up the entire sewers for the city.
I can't think of a good way to dispose of it. I don't even want to call MCC on that one.
It would definitely give them quite a workload if you called MCC in. It's like, but on the other hand, they are used to decapitated bodies. The stakes might throw them a bit, but sometimes they'll find like swords and shit like that thrust through them and go, okay.
Okay, all right. While we're waiting for Jeremy, I call MCC.
They fucking hate you so much. You're pretty sure that on the day you fucking die, MCC will have a fucking office party and there will be cake.
I'm back-ish.
Yay!
Now
I'm calling MCC to clean up our 40 decapitated and staked bodies.
It's gonna probably take them a day, maybe more.
We got time.
You do get a call back after like an hour or two because you guys are busy working on equipment. Basically, other people have apparently been here. They don't know who.
Right.
Why?
All right.
'Cause, you know,
I have no clue what's going on.
We got close to 40 dead bodies in the sewer. That's what's going on. They're all decapitated and staked, which is exactly the kind of weird thing that happens in this world.
Is that the sewer that we were going into?
Well, we're going to let them clean it up first, yeah.
there are other places you could try to go down if you wanted. That's up to you. I mean,
No, we're gonna wait a good long time, or we could just we could do something else for a little while and wait a couple weeks until the heat dies down.
a couple weeks is a long fucking time. A couple days, that they should have it done within 2 days. You know,
We can
if you
just
just
go to a
want
different.
Excuse me, Jeremy?
We can always just hop to a different universe too.
Yeah, if I make my
Instead
roll.
Oh, well, I know a way to hop universes.
What's
that
that?
doesn't require a roll.
Oh, cool. What's that?
Let's find the barber.
The barber.
Yeah. Can I make a memory roll to see if I can figure out?
I think there's something you're not telling me.
The way we got to Future World was we found the barber. And the barber exists in all the universes in the same form. And he can travel between universes and take his customers on the way. Something along those lines.
Okay.
And it seems like you can go to any universe.
All you gotta tell me is the name of the barber. Otherwise, you'll just be going around to all the different hair salons and looking at them dismally going, "Can you take me to a different universe?"
Which is exactly the kind of thing that happens in Logan's campaign.
It really is, actually. That wouldn't really shock any of the other people.
Cruise around town. So, how do you with interdimensional travel? You do a very nice beard, but
yeah, I was gonna say, if you think about it, you guys are kind of in the world of acting and shit. So there are a fair number of hairstylists, barbers, beauticians, etc.
Can I make a memory roll to see if I remember?
Good luck.
I'm pretty sure that's a success. Memory, where you at? That is a success.
Clem. C-L-E-M. He
Clem.
has mutton chop sideburns. He runs Clem's Barber Shop.
Yeah.
The barber. And did anything funny happen? Like you lost equipment or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, you want to real quick run through with well, wait. Oh yeah. Oh, you're not even sure if you can get all of your equipment with you. Ooh, fun times. So, do you want to real quick run through with Jeremy what all equipment each of you has?
Sure.
Matt.
You mean for scuba? For the sewers or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're going to go teleport somewhere and shit. And after the equipment's done, then both of you guys, for various good ideas with equipment, take a refill of your cards.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we got climbing gear, miner's helmets with lights, LED light sources. Yep. We've got scuba for backup, portable breathers for transport. We've got glow sticks in case there's gas. We've got flares for other. We've got some decent boots that have that waders. Logan's calling them. I didn't realize they were called that, but I call them swamp boots.
Oh yeah, the ones that go up to your hips so you don't get your crotch wet.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got a nice canary. Was there anything else we did? I don't know if I missed something.
Methane gas detector.
That was the canary.
Oh yeah, the canary.
Because the methane gas detector costs $1,800.
Yes. I have a watertight bag because that seemed like a good idea.
Joe's putting the canary in there.
Watertight bags. I'm going to call MCC to clean up the canary when it dies.
I'm pretty sure MCC is going to get tired of you abusing them.
Oh yeah, they're already plotting on his ass.
No, they're already plotting my death. Believe me.
For the refill, discard all the cards you no longer love and then draw new cards.
Right. So can I practice some golf and play that card before I draw?
Yeah, go for it. You wander up to the roof and hit a couple balls badly.
I'm going to attempt to make a voodoo doll.
Fair enough. Success at learned. I got a new writing skill.
It's a voodoo doll of the chick who skins people. It's gonna be my attempt.
Do you want to leave it somewhere that will be found?
Yes, I do.
That is fucking brilliant.
I played
got a
my
check
plus
and
10
go,
of
but a
voodoo
check and
lore. I
learn,
still
maybe.
failed. Oh no! Damn it! I still failed.
I don't need an assistant +5. That's crap. All these other ones are pretty decent. So I guess 2.
Okay.
Ooh, victory. And a hive mind.
By the way, the sewers are a prestige mod if you guys are going down there. Good luck.
Oh, dear freaking God. Thank you for the warning.
Just in case any of the prestige only victories, because that way you could literally get up to 8 victory cards. Or no, sorry, 10 victory cards.
Like that's ever going to happen. What's the most victory cards that's been turned in so far?
I don't know. Matt, what's the most victory cards you've seen at one time?
What's that, about 7?
7?
Yeah.
Damn.
There you
That's
go.
a lot. All right.
There's a lot.
So, hey, Russ, does it happen to be your birthday today?
No. Not even close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some neat cards in there, and they all came about organically. Like I think Pete was playing on his birthday, and the happy birthday card, and he's like, ah. Okay, so you guys grab all of your shit. Turns out that he takes you to Clem's barber shop. The barber looks dubiously at the bird in the cage and just shakes his head. takes the cage, goes and like puts it. Apparently, he owns this bird now, and he says, "What can I do for you?"
I'd like a shave.
Hot towel, he says.
Yes, please.
Great, have a seat. He looks at porn stash.
I just like my mustache trimmed, please.
Oh.
Trimmed and waxed.
No, man. You want to shave with a hot towel.
Oh, really?
Yes, you really want to shave with a hot towel.
But don't shave the stash.
Don't worry. He's pretty
All right,
good.
because I love my stash. Okay. I want to shave in a hot towel, too. Yeah.
Where to? He asks.
Any place you want to go to, Russ?
I only know of one place, and we don't have any hobbies for that salamander.
Yep. I kind of want to go to Medieval Town. Let's go to the medieval place.
He looks confused, the guy, and he's like,
Damn it. Do you know the name of that's on all the coins? I want to go to that place. Russ, Rock, you know any of this?
No, I've had very limited dimensional travel. So it's all down to you, Phil.
The barber looks at you patiently.
All right. I'm sorry, Clem. I guess we'll have to be back.
All right.
I still want my shave, man.
No. We do have a hobby for the lizard. We have scuba gear.
That's true. One of us can learn fire magic.
It may not fit on his lizard face.
We can still give him a rebreather. Probably not going to fit on his face.
What the hell are you thinking?
We have climbing gear.
He doesn't have any hands. He's got little claws.
Yeah.
A lizard's not going to go rock climbing with rope.
Well, we said we'd bring him a flying stuff anyways. Do we want to go buy a hot air balloon?
Buy a hot air balloon. No, not with my money. I don't want to buy a hot air balloon.
They are freakishly expensive.
They are.
Yeah, I just got that money. I'm not going to kiss it all goodbye on a hot air balloon for fire magic. And oh man, it's got to be a better hobby than that. Maybe like a chessboard or something.
Clem says, So no shaves? No hot towel shaves?
No, Glenn, I'm sorry. We're going to have to discuss this.
We got cold feet. Sorry, Glenn.
He looks at your feet. Apparently, he's taking it very literally. All right, he says, and he goes back to doing barber things.
Do we get our bird
around.
back?
What?
Do we get our bird back?
He hands you your bird.
He gives us the bird.
Yep.
Both
You
ways.
walk out. I kind of like the idea of a chess set. He would pick out a board game that wouldn't exist in his world.
Yeah, like shoots and snakes and ladders. We call it lizards and ladders.
I was thinking like a competitive one that could be considered a hobby.
Oh.
Like Go. Do we get Go and try and teach him Go? There we go.
You ever watch a lizard trying to hold cards? That should be fucking great.
Go doesn't have cards.
Yeah, go to
Oh, sorry. No,
Go as stones.
I
Little
think they've already-
black and white box.
They've got Go. You've seen it at the Australian embassy.
Damn it.
Does he have Go? They may have it at the Australian embassy. We don't need to buy a set. We can probably bring some from the Australian embassy, but I don't think I'm not sure anybody's brought Go to him yet.
You're pretty sure he knows about it because he's good friends with the Australians.
Ah, there you go. Okay. Let me see. What other hobbies are there?
I wouldn't worry about it. You guys can't remember the name of the dimension you want to go to, so that's kind of...
I never learned the name of that dimension.
No one ever-
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you've been foiled by your own lack of notes. So
No, nobody ever told me, Logan. I didn't ask, and nobody ever told me, and I didn't get a chance because I woke up in red carpet again.
Mm-hmm. This
Yeah.
is quite normal.
Right. Yeah. So
When
I
we
was
went to-
trying to get the name of the dimension, but I don't know the name of the dimension. I just called it Oz. Did all the people in the village have an Australian accent, or is that just
No.
okay?
No,
That's
nobody
just
did.
somebody
Nobody did.
Australian set up an embassy there. Okay.
Apparently so.
Okay.
Yeah, there's crazy shit afoot.
Yeah. Do you remember the names of any of these dimensions?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, he
Cyberpunk
knows one off the top of his head.
That's the
Cool.
only one I know, but I know of nothing to do there other than go to the blood bowl and punch in people's faces with shock fists.
Okay.
Or try and get skinned by Scary Lady.
Skinned by Scary Lady.
Is that an insanity, or is that just role playing for John?
You're really not sure. Nobody knows.
We got those guys with the tattoos that we never figured out.
Do we just take one and torture one?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
We have our side mission. We have Smurf berries.
Yes, we got Smurf berries.
I still have to do my thing where I turn that into the new drug.
By the way, I take one of his Smurf berries. He's got two, right?
I had like a tiny handful left.
They're
Cool.
really small.
I do one of those Smurf berries.
Right. He's fucking snorting one of your Smurf berries and shit.
You just snorted all of a whole Smurf berry.
Cool. Give me an alcohol/drug tolerance roll there, Russ.
Fail.
He's acting all crazy and shit. Dude. Pretty much the gear they bought is now scattered around the road, and he's walking back and forth, singing a fucking weird song that only has one word to it. And that word is law.
La 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 la.
That's the song.
All right.
Those Smurf berries.
This just makes it that much more necessary. I need to find a chemist so I can make more of these. Research. Well, I want to find. I'm gonna go talk to the poor people.
Yeah, they'll have chemists.
They'll know drug dealers, and drug dealers will know where they get their stuff from, and where they get their stuff from is where they make their stuff.
I'm sure that the drug dealers would be happy to introduce their best chemist to some guy that they don't know so well yet. But where would you like to go looking for these poor people, sir?
I'm entrepreneuring a new drug empire here. I'm not going to be nice and ask for it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So you guys have got all the shit. Oh, Russ, give me a driving roll, would you? Because I know you're the driver.
Success.
Oh my God, you managed to back out one of the vehicles, so you've got a vehicle with you. All of your shit is currently loaded in the back of said vehicle. And where would you like to go to look for poor people so that you can find drug people so that you can torture them?
Gates of Hell, I think he's thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You guys go over to the Gates of Hell. And it's an entrance through downtown alley. And then you find loads and loads of homeless people. And you are in the sewers. All of your gear is in the car, which you parked somewhere in this neighborhood that may or may not be here when you get back. Correct?
Yes.
Staring
the car is locked. Right. The car is locked.
Of course it's locked. The lock.
I'm going to stay with the car. You go do your thing.
Okay.
Right. So you send him off to the deal with the drug dealers by himself.
Yep.
Yep.
No problem. It cuts to a bunch of drug dealers polishing assault rifles and shit like that. No problem. Okay, so you go into the Gates of Hell thing. You go over to the homeless people. They look at you warily, and you say,
I'm looking for a meth manufacturer.
Why? Are you tired of living?
I am.
Oh. Well, I suppose you could try the undermarket.
Sounds like a plan. Where's that at?
They take you over to the undermarket. You have found a new area. The undermarket has 1, 2, 3 different exits plus the one that you came through. So 4 different exits.
Nice.
Yeah. As far as distances and, all that shit, don't worry about any of that kind of stuff because I didn't map it, so I'm sure as hell not telling you about it. But at the undermarket, the best you can do is find people who are selling meth. They also sell a lot of, like, the kind of shit homeless people sell each other, like half a pair of pants, some springs, whatever. But they have a wide variety of stuff and also things that are claimed to be magical, such as dream catchers and blessed candles, shit like that. But yeah, so you found a guy who's selling meth. He's like, how much meth would you like?
I'm actually not in the market for selling meth. I am in the market for making the new meth. Would you like to get on the ground floor of this?
Give me a streetwise roll. Lower is better.
I do not think I succeeded. I think I missed it by 1.
He looks at you as though you're an undercover cop, and he says, No, I don't want to get in on any ground floor. No, thank you.
I guess I go to the next guy then. They're like, no problem. You're lost.
Give me a new streetwise roll, and after that, you'll only have 1 more possibility, and then you're just done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a guy. Give me a fast talk roll to persuade him that you've got something worth his time.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah. He says, I can. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay at this. I haven't blown up too many places. Sure. What you got?
I have this.
He looks at the little berries, and then he looks at you like you are a crazy person.
You can take one.
Okay.
You can give it to somebody else. I don't know. I don't care. Just inhale it.
Inhale it.
Inhale that tiny
put
thing.
the berry up your nose.
Yes. That little tiny red ball goes up your nose.
I'm rolling for his bravery here. Low is more brave.
He's brave.
Now he makes a drug tolerance roll. He makes it, but he's like, all right. Yeah. I believe we can do something with that. Yeah.
So
La 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 la. What the fuck is that song?
it was very catchy.
He's into it. He's like, Russ, it's been like an hour or hour and a half since he's come back. You've had numerous people come and want to wash your windshield.
Okay. I just hold down the fort and
No problem. Mark off $8, or they'll fuck up your windscreen by rubbing grime on it.
no problem.
You're like, oh, stop washing it. Here's $1. Go away, and they do.
I regularly carry $1,000 cash on me at this point.
Fuck's sake. All in ones?
Huh?
No,
all in ones?
the first hobo broke a 10 for him.
So the guy's like, okay, how many of these Smurf berries do you have?
Not a lot. I need to find a
Know what
chemist.
they're called. How many of these berries do you have? Yeah. Well, get a lot more, and I can fucking maybe step on them, and stretch them a bit.
All right. I think I can acquire more.
Great. Yeah.
Can I trade contact information with the drug guy?
You can find me back here, he says. He's
okay.
reluctant to give you his fucking contact information for some reason.
Use a thug phone.
Yeah, use a thug phone,
there,
man.
Russ, you be quiet.
All right, sorry. I just thought it was funny. You're right. Sorry.
So, is there anything else you want to do in the thing? By the way, the problem is with the berries is they're super, super small. And, basically you're going to need like a lot of them, because when you were really small yourself, that worked. The berries were bigger compared to you. But now they're fucking tiny, and so they don't last long. So you basically need all of the berries. It's at that point you begin to realize that this is another Gargamel plot. You are becoming Gargamel. That's not good. That's not right. Oh my Christ, I'm Gargamel.
Steal all the Smurf berries. I like this idea.
Yeah. But anyway, there are a couple of more you have stumbled upon by looking for the drug guy, or the dope man, as they call him. You have stumbled upon other exits into the sewer in here, or entrances into the sewer, depending on how you look at it. You have no idea where any of them go.
I take note of this?
Yes. Now, I'm not, by the way, for all these entrances and exits and shit, I'm not including like, oh, this one goes in 3 feet, turns, and goes 2 more feet and ends. I'm not including any of that shit. Nobody cares. Just assume you're spending a lot of time at these fucking useless ones and stuff.
That's the funnest way to play, though, Logan. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The people who fucking map out dungeons and then make you map them need a punch in the head. So.
I did that once.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Not fun. It's not
fun. The dungeon goes
the
45 feet. Nobody cares.
Well,
we had lots of trapezoid-shaped rooms and triangle-shaped rooms and elliptical-shaped rooms. And boy, we had the protractor out, and we were having a good time.
No.
Yeah. Sorry,
what
were you saying,
I buy
Jeremy?
some meth off the dope man as a thank you for his time.
Sure. I don't even know how much meth costs per dose, but
I'll just buy 1 dose. I have the money. So
great.
You just have to tell me how much I lose. I don't care how much. I'm going to assume this guy's ripping me off.
Actually, I just Google it. Let's see. How much is meth per dose? A dime is $10. A dub is $20.
I'll take a dub.
Is $30.
Got a dub of meth.
Great. Oh, you can get an 8-ball for about $80.